I'm about to show you a video coming out of Palestine that is one of the most dystopian things I've seen in a very long time.
ولا بنسوي شيء ولا بنسوي بشيء، احنا قاعدين بدون مكيفين حل عنا. انا بنصحكم انه ديروا بالكم وديروا بالكم على اولادكم. كل واحد اللي بفكر يعمل شيء احنا نوصله، واذا لازم نقتله.
What you just saw was an Israeli drone flying around Palestinians in Hebron in the West Bank. It was playing a recorded message that essentially was saying, if you do anything, we will reach you and kill you. That's horrifying. And it genuinely sent shivers down my spine once I translated it. First and foremost, because that's a drone that's flying around the West Bank telling Palestinian civilians that if they try anything, essentially if they resist in any way, they will be found and they will be killed. But it's also terrifying because that's a reality many of us might experience in the future. Israel develops and exports drone technology and surveillance technology to countries across the world. That includes the European Union and the United States, whose law enforcement agencies oftentimes use Israeli surveillance and drone technology. I mean, Israeli drones, Israeli surveillance tech is actively being used on the border right now and by US law enforcement agencies like the LAPD, NYPD, etc. throughout the country. That's one of the horrific elements of Israel's occupation and part of why imperialist powers in the West are willing to back them to the hilt. Israel develops this technology and is able to test them on the Palestinians it is colonizing, on the Palestinians it's occupying, and then export them to these imperialist powers who can then use it for whatever reason they deem necessary. That's why Israel continues to be one of the largest arms exporters in the world, because they act as a testing ground for imperialist powers and nefarious actors across the globe. And unless we're able to end Israel's occupation, to bring a conclusion to Zionist settler colonialism in historic Palestine, that is going to be the reality for marginalized people, for people who are, labeled as dissidents across the world. As long as the Zionist settler colonial project is existing in historic Palestine, that tech, the tactics that come with it, all of that is likely to come to your backyard. Something really